Well, good morning. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd. Hopefully it's not as windy today. It's a little breezy, but not as windy as it was yesterday, but it's way colder. It's 23 with the wind chill of 13. So, it's a little cold. Wait a minute, I gotta answer this. I'll be right there. Sorry about that. I had to move for Jim to get in to the garage. What was I saying? Oh, like I was saying, it's not as windy today, but it's still kind of cold, and I just felt the breeze just now. So let's go into the garage, just in case. Just in case, because yesterday's audio was terrible. I know you guys said it wasn't that bad, but to me it was the worst. It was the absolute worst. In the garage where it's not so windy. But, as I said, today is Tuesday, March 2nd, and we do have a birthday. I had to write it down so I make sure I pronounce it correctly. It is Lori Pawlowski-Reitzman. Pawlowski-Reitzma. Reitzma. Pawlowski-Reitzma. Okay, Lori. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Lori. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. Almost did the cha-cha-cha too soon. That's not allowed. That's just not allowed. But anyway, it was nice. I saw one dog walker. There's a little bit of ice. I was able to spot it right away, so I was able to move out of the way so I didn't slip on it. But, the saga of the puzzle continues. Yesterday I was so determined to find that one little piece of Santa's coat, that red, and I'm thinking it's so obvious it's got to be all red, and I don't have any red pieces left. So my sister Denise had bought me trays for puzzles that you put the different pieces and the things. There's like 8 trays, and so you divide them up by colors, and so you can work in that area type of thing. And so we were down to just 4 trays that we had left. And so what I did was I put all of the same pieces that look alike, like that had the open on both ends, and one bin. And then in another bin I put all the odd shaped ones, like that just didn't look normal. And then I put in another tray the ones that have arrows, so that, because some of the things have like little arrow, I call them arrows, arrows that can fit into the pieces. And then one is just like an assortment of like really oddball pieces. And I found the one piece that I needed, because I needed a piece that had a poke at the end. Jim calls them a little tit, but at the end, and then it curved, rounded on the bottom. And there was only one piece like that, and it was green. And I tried it, thinking, well, maybe it's like a shadow or something. No, it didn't fit. So we looked everywhere, and we couldn't find it. So when Jim came home from work, I said, I really think that they didn't give me that piece. I'm always looking in my pockets because I'm always finding something. Oh, I found my mask. Oh, it was my Santa mask. I'll show you my Santa mask. I don't think you ever saw my Santa mask. There's my Santa mask. Last time I wore this was at Christmas time, obviously. So I gotta bring that in and wash it. So I'll have it for next Christmas, because I got a feeling we're still gonna be wearing masks next Christmas too. Although it did bring down the flu. I know they probably messed with the audio just then. Sorry. It did bring down the flu cases. I think they said there usually is like 10,000 cases, and this year there's only 195. It's like, okay, I guess wearing a mask does work, even if it's not a pandemic. But anyway, so we looked everywhere. Jim got out the flashlight. We pulled all the chairs out for on the dining room table. We looked all down there, and they weren't there. Then we pulled out the chairs in the living room that are attached to the dining room, the way my dining room is, and they weren't under there. And then we even looked in the cushion of the chair I sit in, thinking that maybe it stuck to my sleeve or something, and it wasn't there. So we were just so upset. So I thought, well, we're going to continue on. We'll write to the puzzle company. But my sister did that when she was missing a piece. Turned out her husband was hiding it on her. But anyway, all they did was send her a whole nother puzzle. Yeah, I'd like a 1,000-piece puzzle to look for that one piece that I needed. So we were just watching something on TV, and then it just dawned on me. I said, you know what? It might still be in the dustpan. I have one of those, like when you go to the mall and you see the guy walking around the mall and he's got like this dustpan on a stand, like a pole, like a broom pole, and then he just like clips it open, and then he sweeps what he needs into it, and then it clips shut when you're done. Every time we do a puzzle, that's when I sweep. I sweep all of the, that's what I use as my dustpan. From way back in the day when I was too old to bend over. I can bend over now, but it's just like lazy. I still use it. But anyway, when we do a puzzle, I don't empty that ashtray. I don't empty that dustpan until we're completely done with the puzzle. Just in case, because I'm very cautious when I'm sweeping to look to make sure I haven't swept up any puzzle pieces. So I told Jim, I says, just on an off shot, why don't we check in the garbage in that dustpan thing? Because he says, well, no, didn't you empty that? I go, no, I don't empty it until we're all done with the puzzle. And so we went and we poured it out, and there was my piece to my puzzle. I had already swept it up, and it had got by me. So Santa is now officially complete, completely. His head, his hair, his beard, his coat, his boots, his slippers, everything. Not his boots and his slippers, just his slippers. He didn't wear boots. But, which just shows you, I had every intention of finding that piece. Come hell or high water, I was going to find that piece. And I kept thinking, and it finally came to me, like, why don't you look in the garbage? I know, thankfully, I didn't throw it away. So, we've only got a couple more sections to finish. So I think we'll have the puzzle finished by Friday. That's my goal, to have it finished by Friday. But, like I said, I got to answer this. I'm sorry. I'll be right back. Hello? Sorry about that. It was my nephew. I always take calls. Sorry. Anyway, I was talking about, you can have the best intention in the world. And if you don't follow through with that intention, it's kind of a waste. And sometimes you can have some really good intentions, and they just don't turn out the way you thought they would. But that doesn't mean you shouldn't keep trying. And that's the same, like I have every intention of following my plan. I have every intention of it. And sometimes I slip. I'm doing really well. Tomorrow will be officially a week, won't it? Or 2 weeks since Ash Wednesday started. 2 weeks. Wow, see how time flies when you're staying on track? Is it really 2 weeks? Yeah, I think so. I don't know. It's at least a week. I've been on this plan for so long that I'm just feeling so good about it. So I think it's 2 weeks. It's neither here nor there. I've been doing really well, and I have every intention of continuing on doing really well. And I know that I will. I just know that I have to get rid of some of my old habits, which are very hard to do. When you're 70 years old and you've had bad habits, or poor choices for a long, long time, sometimes it's a little more difficult to get out of that groove. And I'm really, really trying my best to get out of that groove. I really am, because I'm just so tired. I'm just tired of always being on a diet or a weight plan or a weight loss program or something like that. And I realize that once I get to maintenance, it's still going to be the same, if not harder, just to stay the same. I found that out in December. I was just going to kind of like be in maintenance for the month. I gained 9 pounds. And, that's not maintenance. That's gaining weight. But with every good intention, really does come some kind of reward, because you feel so good. Even if you have just the intention and you don't follow through with it, you have that good feeling that, I have every intention of being good. And sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. But as long as you keep trying, have the intention that, I may have succeed today, or I may have failed yesterday, but I'm going to succeed today. That type of thing. And what else did I write down I wanted to talk about? Yeah. Like I said, the best intentions. Sometimes the best intentions, unless you follow through with a plan, they're just that, intentions. So, you just gotta, it's easy to say. So easy to say. Every morning I get up and I say my prayers, and I pray that this is the day that I completely stay on plan, and I don't go off, and I don't go crazy. Sometimes I stay on plan, sometimes I don't. But I'm really proud of the fact that I've been staying on plan for the last couple of weeks. And I'm starting to feel a lot better, feeling like more accomplished, more like I'm achieving things, and I like that. And so thankful that I can get out walking. I mean, it was really cold, but like I told you, I don't mind walking in the cold. It's the ice that always prevented me from walking. Although I did get out my heavier coat. Never to let anything go out of fashion. I've had this coat for 30 years. My kids hate this coat. They absolutely hate this coat. I don't know why. It's nice and warm. It fits me now. When I bought it in 1990, I couldn't zip it up, but it was warm enough that I could hold it closed. I never zipped my coats closed because I couldn't zip them up. Now it's a little big, but it kept me warm. It served its purpose. That's why, as much as I should declutter, I have a hard time letting go of things. And that's true of my weight. Sometimes I think I'm a little hesitant about letting go of my weight. And psychologically, I got to figure that out. I know that a lot of people think it's a protection, some kind of protection around you by having extra weight. I'd hate to think that's why I have it on me, because I don't think that I'm afraid of anything. Well, death. But wearing a heavy coat's not going to make a difference. Losing weight will help me. Well, you don't know. If it's your time, it's your time. Walk across the street, get hit by a bus, you could be 100 pounds or you could be 500 pounds. You're still going to die. Well, maybe not always. I don't know. But anyway, seeing my hummingbird feeder pretty soon. I'll be letting out my hummingbird feeders. So, alright, that's about it. I gotta go in, take my shower, drink my water, work a little bit on my puzzle, have every intention of following my plan today, and I know I'm going to succeed. Okay, I'll talk to you guys at breakfast. Okay, we're going to have some breakfast. Today is Tuesday, March 2nd. Let me move my little thing. My quote is, intention leads to behavior, which leads to habits, which leads to rituals, which leads to destiny and success. I forgot to put and success. Should add it now because that's what I wanted to make sure that I wanted to say that. And success. The phone rang, so I stopped writing. Anyway, I'm in the green plan, so I get 30 points. 4 points for my half a cup of oatmeal. That's dry before I cook it. 1 point for a quarter cup of 2% milk. 4 points for 6 ounces of orange juice. But I wanted some orange juice. 2 points for my Ezekiel toast and 1 point for my laughing cow. It's 12 points, so I still have 18 points left for my lunch and my dinner. Okay, we're going to have a 6-point lunch. It is 3 points for my bag of skinny popcorn, 2 points for my hard-boiled egg, 1 point for my cheese stick, and 0 for my berries and my cup of tea. So I have 12 points left for my dinner. Okay, for dinner we're going to have a stir fry with some Spanish rice and my Starbucks imitation light tea and my sugar-free Jell-O. It is a 10-point dinner, 4 points for my 8 ounces of uncooked chicken, 0 for the veggies that I have on there, my iced tea and my Jell-O, and 6 points for my Uncle Ben's Spanish rice. So I have 2 points left if I want to snack later on tonight. Well, I always feel good when I stay on plan. I don't know why I don't stay on plan more often, because it's a really good feeling. That's going to do it for tonight. I will talk to you guys in the morning. I do think I'm going to get another walk in tomorrow. We can only hope. Talk to you guys. Oh, like, comment, subscribe, and share. But you knew that.